She is out at Root Salon. What's going on out there, Simone?
Hey, good morning, Scotty. We're doing our Good Morning Glow Up segment. Tracy is working on her client behind me. We're taking her from a blonde to a darker brunette for fall and winter. It's coming up next right here on Good Morning Arizona.
Time for our Good Morning Glow Up. So this morning's topic, changing your hair color with the season. It's a popular trend, but what are people actually doing this year? So Simone is out at Root Salon for this morning's show to tell us what is going on. Simone.
Hey, Scott, good morning. Yeah, when the seasons start to change here in Arizona, it starts to feel a little bit more like fall. We all want to get into the fall spirit. So a perfect way to embrace a new season is perhaps a little color change. So I have Tracy here, the owner of Root Salon, to tell us a little bit about what she's doing. Good morning. Thank you, as always, for having us.
Good morning, Simone. Thanks for coming back. We love having you guys. Today I wanted to show you, I think that during the fall season, we all think about how can we change our hair, right? What can we do to change up our hair for the season, but maybe not necessarily impact it all year round? My client, Dom, naturally does her hair really, really blonde and light, right? And she likes being blonde in the summer. So what can we do in the fall to give her a little bit of change without impacting going blonde again? And we really like to base it off what's naturally growing out of the head. I think about it like kid hair, like what your hair would look like as a kid in the summer and the winter. So I'm kind of emulating that. And I'm using a demi-permanent hair color, which is really important. If you're going to your stylist and you want to be blonde again in the summer, you can use a demi-permanent to drop your color down and give you a lot of dimension, and it'll slowly fade over time, which gives us the ability to lighten it again in the summer.
It's great to have that versatility and be able to change, because I agree, in the summer sometimes you want to do the highlights, and then when winter rolls around it's like, okay, let's do something dark. Can people achieve this in just one appointment, or if they're really blonde, do they need maybe a few appointments to get the color they're looking for?
You can do it in one appointment, definitely. And you know, I think that sometimes we think about going from blonde to dark and it being very dramatic and opaque, and this you're going to see is going to be very seamless and very blendy.
I love it. And it's like you said, so many options, and that way you're not locked in. What do people need to know if they're considering doing a change like this for the fall?
I think what you need to know is just when you go to your stylist, make sure you're asking for a demi-permanent hair color and something that's close to the tones that are naturally growing out of your head, so it doesn't feel so contrasty. I like to send my clients out and have their friends be surprised, like, yeah, did you do something different? Exactly. Didn't you? But not the, oh, right, you colored your hair. You know?
It's all about the subtle change.
Yes, exactly. It's gorgeous.
Well, we're so excited for the big reveal. That's going to be coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. We're also going to talk to Jacqueline, the other co-owner of the salon, so I'm really excited to see how it all turns out. Stay tuned. We'll check back in with you guys in the 9 o'clock hour for Good Morning Glow Up.